Hello, hi everyone. I'm Sanjay Gupta. I welcome you on Skill Horizon Next Gen YouTube channel. And today we are having episode 10 of Salesforce mock interviews. So, 9 sessions we already done, and this is the 10th one. And I have Utkarsh with me. Welcome, Utkarsh, once again on the challenge.
Hi, sir. My great pleasure.
Okay, so let's get started. So as you all know, in this mock interview, I just ask different questions from Utkarsh and from you guys, and you guys are answering those questions pretty very well, and then Utkarsh confirms, and then we have a discussion. Okay, so let's start with today's mock interview. But before that, just wanted to share one information we are starting lots of job readiness training programs. So if you want to join anyone, so you can just visit skillhorizon.org.in. So we recently started ServiceNow as well. So first we are doing that on YouTube so that you can get to know, and then we will be starting its job readiness programs as well. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. So if you want to follow us, so you can just follow us through this QR code of Instagram and Telegram. So you can join our community so that you can receive all the notifications. Okay, so starting with the mock interview, and this is the question number one for you. So there is a scenario, and it says you need to start 200 accounts, and sorry, not start. You need to insert 200 accounts and 200 related contacts in a single transaction. So how should you do it to avoid governor limits? So there are four options. Meanwhile, you guys are reading the options and trying to answer. One question, Utkarsh, from you. Can you tell
Yeah,
what is governor limit?
governor limit are the you can say the limits set by the Salesforce. Before after this particular limit or the number, then the Salesforce will throw an error. Like it's not in the limit. So that's the governor limit. Like for DML, there are certain limits, and for the SQL also there are certain limits.
Right,
Like
correct.
for example, in a query you can get only 50,000 records. That's the DML limit, like the limitation set
Yeah,
by the Salesforce.
yeah, perfect. So, and these limits are basically available in Salesforce so that we can improve the performance,
Yeah.
right? Because if there is no limits, then you won't be implementing your code as per the best practice. So, can I know the answer to this question? So first,
You asked.
first option says insert each account one by one and insert its contact immediately after inside a loop. Then second option says use two separate insert statement, one for account, one for contact, both done with bulkified lists. Then use database.insert and followed by database.insert, one for account and one for contact. And third is insert accounts first, then query back accounts, assign IDs and insert context. So what you suggest? So there is one answer in the chat from Navneet. He is saying D. Ashok is saying A. So I need more answers. So if you guys can share your option in the chat, so that would help us. Okay, so I think Utkarsh now you can also answer because uh,
Okay, so someone from the chat said A, but
hmm,
A will again the governor limit will hit, and
right.
it will not the best option. For me, I'm confused between the B and C, but the best one would be the C option. Like if there is any failure or something like that, database dot insert since it is already marked as false, it can partially give you success. Whereas in case of B, it is also a good option, but if any particular, like for the bulk records, if any record is failed, then the whole insert will be a rollback. That's the advantage. So I'm going for C.
Yeah, so Utkarsh, I think you are right. C is the best option here because in database.insert we are passing false as a second parameter, which is for all or none. So if we pass that parameter, it means if there are certain records which are successful, those will be inserted, and those records which are failing, so they will fail. So this is a best case here. So C is the correct answer for this one. Okay, I think we can move forward.
Yeah.
So we have another scenario, and this is interview question number 2. So you try to insert a list of 10,000 account records in a single transaction using Apex. What will happen? Okay, here we are inserting 10,000 records in a single transaction. So do let me know what will happen. And first question is, all 10,000 records are inserted successfully. Second is the insert fails with a govern limit error. Then database.insert list comma false allow all 10,000 to be inserted without any error. Fourth option says you must split the records into smaller chunks and insert them separately. So I hope you guys will be answering correct answer to this question. This is very good question, and these are scenario based questions. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy. Okay, Shrikant is saying question 2A. So as per Shrikant, for question number 2, A is the correct answer. But I'm waiting for other folks as well. If you guys can answer to this question. Okay, Nishanthani is also saying A. With Nishanthani, I got to know one. I just recalled one thing. She shared the internship certificate on the LinkedIn. Congratulations, Nishanthani, for completing the internship. And you guys also can share the screenshot of this mock interview session on the LinkedIn so that other folks can also get to know about this. Yeah, Shrikant is saying A, Ashok is saying A. So most of the answers are say A. So yeah, Utkarsh, what's your take on this?
Yeah, sir. A is the perfectly correct answer because in the Salesforce, the DML per transaction is like uh, 150, and the it won't take that governor limit also. So you can perfectly insert 10,000 record without any error. If there would be 10,000 account record, then it will throw a governor limit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so A is the correct answer because governor limit is 10,000. So if we cross that limit, if it is 10,001, then we will hit the governor limit. If it is
Yeah.
10,000, then it will be correct. And here also like database.insert list comma
Allows.
false allows 10. Yeah, this is also fine. So A and C both are correct answer.
Yeah.
Yes, Navneet, you are right. A and C both are correct answer. Okay, so we have next question now.
Okay.
Interview question number 3. So what happens if you perform DML, if you perform a DML on a record that was modified by another transaction at the same time?
Okay. So the Salesforce follow a rule which says that locking row row locking system under which if two user wants to update a particular record, so one has to wait for the other to complete. So, but if another user, like if one user is updating on that particular record and another user tries to update same particular record, it will throw an error, exception error.
Okay, yeah, I think you are right. So this is a quite correct answer. So we can move on to the next question now.
Sure.
So question number 4, again, there is one scenario. Yeah, Shrikant, you are also right. Low lock row issue will be there. So
Yeah,
next,
the exception,
right.
unable to
So
lock the row.
next is, so the question number 3 you guys can try. That is a good interview question. It is a good question to explore. The previous one, question number 3. Question number 4 says you perform an update DML on 200 records. One record fails because of a validation rule. What happens if you use normal update? Normal update means you are using DML statement. Okay, you are not using database dot insert. No, sorry, database dot update. You are using normal update DML. Okay, so all succeed except the failing one. All fail. Only first 100 succeed, remaining fail. Salesforce retries automatically. What do you think about this? So all these are scenario based question, and I hope you will be learning a lot by going through these mock interview questions. So I'm just waiting for your answers. So Navneet is saying all fail. Jogesh is saying D, Salesforce retries automatically. Okay, I need more answers to this question. Guys, come on, just type your answer, your response. Okay, Nishantini is saying B. Someone else is saying B. Okay, so what's your take on this, Utkarsh?
Yeah, so B is the correct option since you are using the normal update option. So yeah, it's even a total success or it's total failure. There is no partial success thing. If
Yes.
you have used database dot update, then it will be a case of all the succeed except the one failing, partial success you can say.
Yeah, you are right. So if you're using DML statement only, and if any one record is failing, so it will roll back the complete process.
Yeah.
Okay. And to overcome this situation, like if you want partial success, partial failure, then you can go for the database class methods. Okay. So next question. Which DML operation in Apex does not fire triggers? Insert, update, upsert, none of the above. This is a easy one but important, so I would request if you can apply, just type your answers. So I'm just waiting for your responses. No one replied for this one so far. Okay, Josh is saying number 5 D, none of the above. Anybody else? Okay, Ganesh is also saying D. So it might be confusing as well because there is one option for that we don't have any event. So Sujita is saying absurd, Ashok is saying C, Shrikant is saying C. Now there is a confusion. So few folks are saying C, few are saying D. Yeah, so we need to confirm. Yes, Utkarsh, what you think about this?
None of the above, sir, because upsert is the combination of the insert and the update. So it might trigger the update, insert or update trigger. Not directly, but indirectly, yeah. It might
Yeah, it will
trigger
it
that.
will trigger indirectly because
Yeah,
through upsert we are doing insert and update both. So this is
yeah,
a very good scenario, and I would request everybody try to do upsert statement and check whether trigger executes or not. Okay, so what you can do, you can write two methods. Okay, and those you can call in insert and update, right? Just write system.debug inside those, and then do upsert statement and check whether both insert and update are working or not, right? So till 5 you have two tasks that you need to do, number 5 and number 3. Okay, if you go back to the stream, you can see number 3 question that also you need to explore, right? So idea of this mock interview is to give you some context on the real time scenarios, those generally you don't study, and they might be asked in the interview. So you can prepare yourself. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Why is it dangerous to mix multiple DML operations and callouts in the same transaction? Yes, Utkarsh.
Okay, so Salesforce enforced DML over the call out. So if we mix both DML and the HTTP call out, so it will throw an error named as a mixed DML error,
Mm-hmm.
which will be thrown by the Salesforce.
Right.
And yeah, that's all. There's a exception you will get.
So
And
can
if you want to solve it, you can use the QAble Apex, the future method. So that
right. So that in separate transaction things can happen.
yeah,
Right.
so you won't get an exception.
Okay. So I think we can move this was a straightforward, so we can move on to the next question now. Next is a scenario. So you want to insert a record but skip validation rules and triggers. Okay, again I'm reading the question. So you want to insert a record, but you want to skip validation rule and trigger. How do you do it? So there are four options available. Use insert keyword. Okay, then use database.insert where you can pass list and second parameter will be false. Then use insert inside system.run as admin, and you cannot bypass validation rules or trigger with DML. What's your take on this? Okay, Josh Jogesh is saying C. Jashanpreet is saying D. Okay. What about other folks? Sakshi D. Ashok is also saying D. Amit Dubey C. Yes, what do you think, Utkarsh?
D, sir, I think is the correct option. You can't bypass the validation rule or triggers with the
Right.
DML. And the one in the chat who said the option C is correct. If you run as the admin, then you can bypass maybe a validation rule, but the trigger will run. So you can't bypass the triggers.
But there is one thing through which we can control it, like we can apply some checks in the trigger as well through custom setting, custom metadata type. So there is an option like through that configuration we can do something. Or in validation rule also we can apply some check like if logged in user profile is this, then we can bypass. So this way we can do. Okay, so there are
Yeah.
options available. We cannot say straightforward they won't be able to bypass. There are options available. So in validation rule we can apply profile check. Like if logged in
Mm.
users profile is this, then this validation rule should not fire. So this way we can bypass. And
Yeah, C option can bypass the validation rule, but for the trigger, I was confused. That's why I was going for the D option.
yeah, we need to do something, some implementation we need to do. For
Yeah,
C,
workaround you guys suggest.
yeah, workaround we can say.
Yeah,
Directly there is nothing available,
directly.
but
Yeah.
yeah, work through workaround we can do.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So next question, number 8. So you delete 150 parent accounts, each having 10 related contacts. What happens? So you are deleting 150 parent accounts, okay, and each having 10 related contacts. So what will happen? So A says deletes 150 accounts only, fails on contact. B says deletes accounts and cascade delete all related contacts. C says deletes account but leaves orphaned contacts. D says deletes accounts but rolls back if any contact is logged. So these are four options, and again this is a very good scenario that you might be having here. So do let me know what is your take on this.
Okay. So,
So I'm just waiting for your responses. So here 8B, Jogesh is saying B, Ganesh is saying C, Nishantani is saying C, Sujita is saying C. Yes, Utkarsh, what's your take on this?
Since the question states that you deleted 150 parent accounts, each having 10 related contacts. So there is no context about the orphan context. So I guess C won't be the correct option. I
Hmm.
will go for the B because yeah, deleted account will like the deleted account will also delete the related contacts with him. Cascade
Right,
delete.
yeah, you are right. So, since it is already mentioned, contacts are related to the parent, and in case of account and contact, like cascade delete happens automatically. So, if you
Yeah.
delete account, so contacts will be deleted automatically. You guys can try this one. So, all these scenarios, like this is the third one that I would say you need to try. So, if you do some hands-on based on these interview questions, so you will have good understanding. So Amit is saying if we have master detail relationship between account and contact, then cascade delete option I'll see. So Amit, this is by default available.
By
If you
default.
delete account, so contact will be deleted automatically. This is a standard implementation from the Sales Cloud. Still, you can have a try and then test it out. So through code, you can create 150 records with 10 related contacts for each account, and then you can do a delete DML. Okay. Nishantani, I would say just do it yourself and check it out, because in Sales Cloud there are something which are special. There are special features available. So on top of the standard features that we have. Okay, so I think we can move on to the next question. So what happens when you delete a parent record that has child records?
Okay. So it has two scenarios basically. So if we delete a parent record that has a child, so if it has a relationship, then the child also get deleted. But in case of the lookup relationship, if the restricted delete is enabled, then the parent won't be allowed to get deleted for the child. And if it's not restricted delete is not enabled, then the parent account will be deleted and the child record stays with the empty lookup value.
Okay, yeah, I think this was a simple one, and I hope everybody understood whatever he explained. So this is correct. So we can move on to the next question now. Okay, so we have another question for you, and this is question number 10. So you want to ensure DML errors don't stop execution but capture them, which is correct. So try catch around insert, database dot insert, insert ignore, and both A and B. So what you will suggest? Okay, so Nishantini is saying 10B. I think Shrikant, you are also saying B for 10th. Ashok is saying D, Ganesh D, Jogesh C, Rafat D, Jashanpreet Singh D. Yes, Utkarsh, can you answer to this question?
Since the question has stated that the execution won't be stopped, but I have to capture them. B option seems correct. Yeah, B. B form.
So
But
with the
C.
try catch, Like,
Yeah.
why you
Mo-
opted this question? Like, can you compare A and B?
like in date around insert, right?
Hmm.
It is a try catch is around the insert. Insert is all about the total success or total failure.
Hmm.
So if anything, like I'm execution, my executing like update. Okay, I'm updating a particular records. So if particular record get failed,
Hmm.
the exception will be captured by the try and catch, but it will be totally rolled out. No success, no partial success would be there. But in the case of B, if you use database dot insert, and it will give you the partial success, as well as if you use the database dot save result, it will also give you the that particular error also exception.
Yeah, you are right. So B is the correct answer for this because B will be storing status of each and every record that is available in the list, whether it is successful or failure. If you go for try catch, so on the particular record, wherever error is coming, so that particular record's information will be catched, no, not the other records, because other records will not execute. And
The total
Carvin,
rollback will be there.
yeah, Carvin, you are also right. Try catch block can capture only one record where it is failing. So correct answer is B in this situation, right? And if we just say don't capture and just don't stop the execution, in that scenario A and B both will be correct. But if you want to capture the errors or for all the records whichever is failing, so we can use database.insert for that. Okay, so I think we move on. We can move on to the next question. So number 11. So you perform upsert contact list without specifying external ID field. What happens? Salesforce matches by name. Salesforce matches by ID. Salesforce creates all new record, and fourth is error occurs. Just try to answer this quickly. Okay, for 11th, we are getting some responses, and response is most of the answer are B. There is D as well. Yes, Utkarsh.
B, sir, Salesforce matches with the ID, and the one who has said the error occurs, it will occur if you only insert upserting the contact list by using the external ID. If you don't
Hmm.
provide the external ID, then the B option would be the right correct error will occur. But in this case, Salesforce matches with by ID.
Yeah, so B is the correct answer. Okay, so moving on to the next question, question number 12. So, what is the difference between performing DML with database.save result and handling exception with try catch?
Okay, so we have discussed this in the
Yes,
previous question
right,
only.
yeah.
So yeah, a database dot save result will give you the for each record it will give you the like its success or the failure. While
Hmm.
in case of the try and catch, it will give you only that particular record who is failing. That particular record.
Right, right, you are right.
Yeah.
Yep, so I would say like we can prefer database.save result over DML. Okay,
Try
we
and
can
catch.
move, yeah. Move on to the next question. So, 13, how do you handle parent child DML sequencing in Apex?
When thing. So in Salesforce, if you are like first the basic rule, so if I want to refer in the child record, I want to refer the parent ID. So
Mm-hmm.
first I have to create the parent record, insert it in
Mm-hmm.
the database, then the ID will be generated, and then I use that reference ID. But if I don't want to use the parent ID, I can directly insert both of them at the same time by referring the parent.
Okay.
Yeah, not by
So
the ID, but by the reference of the parent. Like account ACC is equals to I'm creating an account, and
hmm.
then when I'm creating the contact, then I can use the account reference, same ACC account ID is equals to ACC.
Okay, and it will store the ID and then contact will be created
Yeah,
as the
when
related record.
the account account record is
Mm-hmm.
created,
Mm-hmm.
and the ID will be generated, and that time while when the account contact will create, then the ID will automatically get populated over there, since it's
Okay,
a
yeah,
reference
that
of
is
the
also
particular.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question,
Yeah.
number 14. So you execute, this is the query, like select ID name from account, limit 200, and 200 records will be queried and they will be stored into ACC list. Then we are performing delete ACC list. So what happens? Delete all 200 accounts permanently, moves all 200 accounts to recycle bin, throws governor limit error, deletes only first 150 records. So just pick the correct answer. Okay, I got two answers. Amit is saying B, Shrikant is saying B, Ariel is saying B. So yeah, Jogesh is also saying B. So yes, Utkarsh.
Yes, sir. This code, like it is bulkified. All the accounts will be stored in the ACC list, and then list is getting deleted in the one YAML statement. So yeah, B.
Yep.
B
So
is the
B
correct.
is the correct answer. It will move all the 200 records to the recycle bin. There will be no governor limit error
Yeah,
because we have 200 records. We are not executing DML 200 times.
yeah.
Okay, so that's why it is correct. So we can move on to the last question now. So scenario is you perform this in one transaction, insert ACC list, then update account list, same 100 accounts, and delete. How many DML rows are counted? This is also a nice question. We have three different DMLs and they are working on same 100 records. So
Control.
how many DMLs will be there? So this is question number 15 that we are discussing. Okay, couple of answers is D, one transaction only. Yeah, mostly are saying D, one transaction only. Yes, Utkarsh.
Yeah, sir. One transaction only because you are not inserting, you're not using the insert operation 100 like in a for loop, so that it can run 100 times. It won't throw any error. None of these statements are under the for loop. So it will run only the ACC list will insert, and then
Hmm.
ACC list will update, and then ACC list will delete it. That will happen in only one transaction.
And if we execute all three together, like insert, update, delete,
Altogether, as in,
in one go, like we have three statements written in a method and we are executing them in one go. So it is how many DML
yeah,
rows?
how many DML rows are counted?
If we say
Okay.
DML only,
Then It's one.
Yeah, not one, it should be three, I guess.
DML statement would be three, right?
Yeah, DML statements
But
will be
it
three
will
and
be
D.
under the single transaction.
Yeah, in single transaction there will be total three DML statement,
Yeah,
and DML rows means number of records. So
records you are processing.
I would suggest like 300,
300. Okay.
but you guys can try. Again, I would say you guys can try this. Just create 100 records. Okay, first of all, add all 100 into ACC list, then do insert, then do some changes and then update same list, and then delete same list. In my opinion, it should be 300 because 3 DMLs processing 100 records every time. So it
Yeah,
should be 300,
yeah, you are correct, sir. 300 would be the perfect.
right? So
Yeah,
3 DML and 300 DML rows.
yeah, correct.
And Ariel is asking in question 14, what would happen if we try to delete 201 records? Can we go back to the previous slide? I think in previous slide, if you delete 201 records, nothing will happen. All records will move to the recycle bin. So this is number of records. This is not a number of DML. DML is one.
If the limit would be above the 50,000, then it will throw an error because the SQL won't be able to retrieve the that 50,000 one record. That's why it will throw an error. But in case under the 50,000 limit, everything will work.
Okay, so I think this is it for today. And wherever you have doubts, so you can just try to do some hands-on, implement them. And I hope these were very good questions. So can you guys, like, we can wait for a couple of minutes if you can share some feedback. Like today we completed 10 mock interview sessions, and we covered up admin flows. We are doing Apex as of now. Okay, so if you have any opinion, any suggestion for these, I want to hear some feedback from your side so that we can improve in the next sessions. I think we already completed SOQL, SOSL, DML, all these things are done. We completed database class methods as well. So any feedback would be appreciated. Or I would say, like, if you can like the live stream, if you like the questions that we discussed today. So I'm waiting for your responses. Just show some feedback, guys. Come on. And Utkarsh, I think last time we discussed, I think Apex part is done. Anything remaining that we discussed, like we need to include?
For the next interview session.
Yeah, I think we can pick the trigger part in the next session.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, Nishantani, thank you for sharing the feedback. If anybody else can share the feedback. Okay, I think we can wrap the session here. So we will be having one more session next week. That will be mock interview session number 11. Jashanpreet, thank you for appreciating. Yeah, Amit, I need 2,500 subscribers now so that 100K will be done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shrikant. Thank you, Ariel, for appreciating our efforts. Anu, we are doing this every week. So every week we are trying to do one. Last week we could have not done, but
Yeah, that's my mistake.
no
I was
problem.
pretty busy with my AI training program,
No
and then
problem.
I was busy with the office work. That's why I was not able to get the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's
a
my
problem
it's
at
my
all.
it's my mistake. Yeah,
No
sure.
problem. Uh, I think we can now keep on doing this every week, and sometimes it happens like we guys are busy with some other things. So I have lots of content already for you ServiceNow bootcamp also started. So if anybody is interested in learning, like so that you can do some sort of comparison between Salesforce and ServiceNow. Okay, so I think we can wrap the session here only. Thank you, Utkarsh, for being part of this session and representing Zordial Technologies. So,
Yes, it's my great pleasure to do all these things. We come here live with you and learn
yeah,
new things every day. Yeah.
exactly. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow with another session.